Crime fighters, promoting security consciousness.
Recently, the police in Lagos arrested a number of persons in connection with armed robbery.
On 20th September 2014, about 0200 hours, information got to me that some gang of armed robbers who had earlier snatched a Toyota Hiace bus along Ife, Akure Axis Road had converged at a place in Idumota area of Lagos, planning to go out for another round of operation. On my instruction, the OC SARS, SP Abba kyari, led 2 SARS decoy teams to the area, and as a result of this, of the above, 7 suspects were arrested. The snatched Toyota vehicle, that is Toyota Hiace bus, containing 4 Volkswagen engines, female bags, female shoes, and motor jet oil were all recovered. In a follow-up to the above case, a Beretta pistol and 9 rounds of ammunition, 3 locally made pistols cut to size, and 33 live cartridges were recovered from Joel Egon, that is the leader of the gang, and others at the scene. The suspect had confessed to several robberies within Lagos, Oyo, and Osun State. Their criminal receiver, one Leonard Afauku M, was equally arrested. So we are talking about interstate robbery incident.
This is the recovered bus that was used to convey all these items, and that's the firearms that were recovered from them. These criminals mostly operate interstate highway, so they will rob people along that Ile-Ife, Akure Axis, and bring their stuff to Lagos to dispose of. It was on the verge of doing this that the police apprehended them, and all of them were arrested, luckily with the receiver. These are the gang members. They've been doing this for a long period of time, and they have admitted to a series of cases like this.
Crime fighters, promoting security consciousness.
Tell us your name.
Jude Dike.
Where are you from?
I'm from Imo, Olo.
Where in Olo? What family?
Dike family.
Tell us where you stay in Lagos.
I stay at Ebutayemeta, 160 Brownway.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
With how many children?
2.
How old are your children?
22 and 11.
What of your wife? What does she do for a living?
She stayed at Yoyimbo.
What does she sell?
Vegetables.
How old are you?
55.
Tell us what brought you to this place.
The problem is I know these people, especially this young man, Ejike, from Idumota. When we are doing business together, he's serving a master. But when he passed her, or he master, then somebody brought him to me. Offendingly, I don't know that they have joined bad gang anywhere. He approached me that I'll be selling their goods. I said, okay, I'll do that. From there, I know that. That's all.
You were approached by these people.
Yeah.
That they want you to help them sell things.
Exactly.
And you never knew that they are armed robbers.
Oh, formerly. But later, when I knew, I diverted them to my junior brother. He's here.
Why did you divert them to your junior brother?
Because I'm old enough to sell criminal goods. And one of them uttered that if I don't want to accept selling, they will implicate me.
Which one in particular?
The one in red.
Threatened you?
Yeah.
That
I should not stop selling. I will continue. But whenever they bring the goods, I'll go to my junior brother. He will help me to sell and give me a commission.
For how long were you selling for them?
This particular people is only 2 times. I'll sell for them.
You're selling for other groups? What groups? Mention them.
But that groups, they are no more. I have to be sincere with you.
What happened to them?
They have gone.
So when you realize that this other group have gone and you're no longer selling for them, why did you continue selling for the new group?
Because of the threatening.
It wasn't from the beginning they threatened you, was it?
You know, I have stopped selling before the new, they know each other. After these people go, these people will come out. They know each other right from time. They are in the same place.
So that means that they know that you usually sell for armed robbers.
Exactly.
So now that you realize that these people have been robbing and bringing the goods to you to sell, why didn't you report them to the police?
They threaten me. They say if I report, that'll be a they know that I may report them. But the threatening is too much. That's why I did not report. I have to be sincere with you.
Does your wife know that you are into something like this?
No, at all.
What do you usually tell her when you leave the house? Where do you tell her you're going to?
I go to Idumota. You know that I'm a businessman in Idumota. She knows.
Do you own a shop in Idumota?
That was before, but now I don't own a shop again.
Where do you stay in Idumota in particular, since you don't have a shop there anymore?
Formerly, I say at the 33 Ashabo, beside the Gadunga, Abba Palace. That's what I'm saying. But now no more.
What happened to the shop you had at the first time?
My junior brother rented useless. I leave him there and travel to overseas. He rented the shop useless. So when I come back, I start hustling again.
That means you've been traveling out of the country.
Yeah.
For how many times have you traveled, and to what countries did you go to?
I spent 8 years in Italy. I traveled to Germany, Holland, and Hong Kong. That's all.
All those visas you use, are they genuine visas?
Yeah. I speak Italian language. I go to Italian. They'll give me visa. They offer me visa. I travel. I come back. Kundishi, that's the name of the visa.
You spent 8 years in Germany, yeah?
No, Italy.
In Italy?
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
I'm a hustler. I do carry along African as a whole. When they arrive in Italy, I will weigh them at the Mifisino airport. Then some of them who don't know where companies is, I will take them along to especially Milan. That's where they sell medicine. Like those I know in Idumota, when I was selling there, I will take them to Milan. They will buy from Medisca, Milan, and my commission letter will go. The company will give me my commission, and a very huge commission.
So what stopped you from doing that kind of business?
My visa expired. They deported me.
So for how long have they been selling to you, and how many times have they sold to you?
This particular group 2 times. One Toyota Camry, and these goods they expose in public. That's all. Yeah.
What do you do with the Camry?
I sold them.
How much did you buy it from them?
No, they don't tell me a price, but I didn't know that I'm going to give them 200,000.
You said they sold the car to you, isn't it?
But they did not say price to me.
They didn't tell you how much they're selling to you?
No.
They just gave you the car?
I said I should sell. I said 200,000.
You sell the car for how much?
I told them I said the car for 150 because it's an old car. Then I give them 100. Their owner of their movement called Abba, he collected 50,000 and divided 50,000 from them. It remained 50,000. So I'm going to collect the 50,000 from the buyer.
Okay, these goods that were recovered yesterday, what were you intending to do with them before police arrested you?
To sell them.
Where?
At Idumota.
Where in Idumota do you usually sell these goods?
Where you normally stay.
Where you were staying before, or where you're staying now? Where
I stayed before, because I'm a popular person there.
Have you been arrested before?
Yes, I've been arrested at Ondo.
Okay. For what?
For goods. They recovered the goods from me.
That what year? What year was that?
That was 88.
88?
Yeah, the IPO is in here.
How many containers were recovered from you then?
Not container, we used to put it in tons. In tons, like 5 tons, 10 tons, 20 tons, 11 tons. That one is 10 tons. You know, company, they do measure goods before they supply. That one is company goods.
Fine. I'm from Anambra State, Onitsha, not local government. From Odoje village in Onitsha. From family of a fine.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 34 years old.
Where do you stay in Lagos?
Number 10 June Street, Otto, Idumota.
So what were you doing before your arrest?
I'm a trader.
What do you trade in?
Okrika.
At where?
I used to bring it from Kotonu down to Idumota here. Or at times, I would just organize with friends, my friends that sells Okrika in Suru Alaba. At times, I would just attach with them and sell my own. That's how I do it. So, what brought me to all this mess is that I met a guy called Abba. So that Abba now told me that the best thing I should do now is that I shouldn't start begging up and down, that I should come. That he has a man that is called Odinga. That Odinga, if we bring car for him or bring anything for him, from there now he introduced me to these boys, these four of these boys. Then he told us that he doesn't use gun, but he has a way of doing things. That if he brings the car or goods, they will give it to this man to sell. So from there, they will give us our own share. So I thought about it, and I thought for that moment that this is the best way for me to recover and go back to my trading. So I accepted. So on that very day, he took four of us, 1, 2, 3, plus that one wearing red shirts, plus him, that's 5 of us. We went for the operation after Ibadan, all the way to Ife.
Around what time?
We got there around 7.
In the morning?
No, in the evening. So when we got there around 7, we just patched around for time to run down. So when the time is right, so he just told us to come outside, that we should block the road. So where we normally do it now is that anywhere that there is pothole, so that any motor that comes now will slow down. When that motor slows down, we'll just rush out from the bush. Now he has a way of bringing 2 sticks or 3 sticks together. Then we tie those sticks now with sellotape, black sellotape. Even though you see it, you would believe it is gone. That's the way we used to collect those cars. So the first car, for the first time I followed them to that operation, was Camry. When we collected that Camry, our papa now told us that he has a buyer or a person that will always sell things for him. So we told him, we asked him who is that, because that time we don't know this man. He told us that it's Odinga. From there, he made connection with Odinga. Then Odinga, they know the place they met, so they gave him that Camry. From there now, we were expecting some money from the Camry. I was expecting that at least if I have that money, I will go back to my Okrika market. At least, even though 30 to 40,000 is enough for me to go back to
Now what were you making then? How much were you making before you?
In my Okrika. Okrika, at times in a day I can get like 2,000 or 3,000. It's something. So I was praying that at least if I go 1 or 2 with them, I will get at least 20 to 30,000 to start my own business. That was my all my plan, because I don't want to bring shame to my family. So from there now, they gave this man the Camry, and this man told us that he will bring 150,000. I was very happy when I had that type of money. So the next thing, after like 3 days or 4 days, we are all surprised when he just came and brought 50,000 inside 6 boys. So when he brought that 6,000, everybody was surprised that what is this? He told us that the Camry now that we will collect 150,000. What is this 50,000 all about? He said that the man that bought the car gave him 50,000. Out of that 50,000, he still went on to collect 10,000 inside. So he gave us 40,000. Out of that 40,000, we shared 7,000. I was paralyzed. I was perplexed. I didn't believe it. So I just look at the money like this: 7,000 for all this risk we took and everything. Then that Abba said we should not worry, that he will solve our problem for us, that we should not worry. So it took after a week now, or a week plus, we went for the second one. That is this one now. So when we went for this one, we succeeded and collected the goods and the car. So when we came again, we gave the car to this man. Believe me, as I sit down in presence of the whole Nigeria, as they're watching me like this, even a pin, and we didn't take her from that car. When we brought the car, the driver, that one with BS, that just stepped down now, we just took the car straight to this man. Till today, we didn't open anything. The goods was just intact inside the car. Nobody checked anything. So when we get to Beggar, I came down from the car. So the driver with AGK and this one wearing red shirt took the car to this man. So that's Odinga. So we were expecting some money from the business. Up to today, we didn't see any money. The only thing we just had, they just called me on the phone that I should come so placed and collect the money out of the goods that they have sold. Then that guy there with gun. So that guy now called him. He called me to come and collect out of part of the money. So when I got there, I didn't know he was arrested already. So they just clamped me down.
You have only involved how many times?
Just 2 times, and that 2 times is my highest regret is that we didn't 7,000 naira. I swear. Yes. The first one was 7,000 naira. This one, the whole goods and everything, I didn't see inside it.
So how did you meet Dike? Dinga?
That one is my highest regret in life. I met him through Abba. Abba now introduced me 1, 2, 3, 4 to this man. This man gave us assurance that we should not worry, that he has backup, he has this, he has that. His mouth is very sweet, that he has backup, he has this. The way he talks, you even believe maybe the backup he's talking about is good Lord Jonathan. That he has backup, he has this, he has that, that we should not worry, we should not we should not be afraid, that even though we get caught, that he has connection here, there, So that was what motivated me in particular to join the gang. But the first thing I asked them, do you use gun? They said no. That our papa that organized our 4 of us said no, that he doesn't use gun. So that was what motivated me, that once there is no gun, there is nothing like maybe something like robbery into it. Maybe we just believe that it's something like stealing, not robbery.
Where is our papa now?
Our papa is at large.
So what is your regret?
My highest regret now is that the shame I brought to my family. I don't care about myself, but the shame I brought to my family. I know we are poor, we don't have, but at least my mother is a very humble woman.
My name is Joel Egbon. I'm 38 years old.
Where are you from?
Delta State, Abba. Igbake from Omolua. Is number 7. Omolua Street.
Where in Lagos do you stay?
Number 3. Mimo Street, Egbeda.
What bus stop in Egbeda?
Jimo bus stop.
Do you have a wife?
I have.
With how many children?
She's pregnant.
Okay. Does she know you're into this business?
She doesn't know. What brought me to this place is that a boy called me.
You mention names as you're talking.
I did not even know his name, as I'm telling you now. So when he called me on phone, so he said I should come to side of Ogun State. So getting there to meet him, I discovered that he was with policemen. So that is how I was arrested, and he said I have gun. And I told them during the interrogation that yes, so somebody gave it to me. They said, who gave it to me? I said it's in Port Harcourt. That is how I was arrested by the policemen.
Who in Port Harcourt? The person that gave you the gun?
His name is Chief.
Chief what?
I doesn't know, I just know him as a chief.
So what business do you have with Chief?
Chief gave it to me. He said he need a vehicle, that I should use it to work for years and bring vehicle for him. But I have not used it because I have no person to use it with. That is why that boy called me. say me service into the same business that I should come. So getting to his place now, I didn't know that he was with policemen. That is how I was arrested. During the interrogation, I took them down to go and give it to them.
Mr. Dike that spoke with us said that you met with him.
Who?
That you wanted to buy a gun.
Odinga.
Yes.
What happened is that I did not meet with him. That man is just telling lies. What happened? There is a boy that called his brother. He said there is some people that they normally bring goods to go and give to this brother, that they want to go and collect money for him. I have not followed him to go and collect load, and I have not followed him to go and hit people. He told me like that. I followed him down there. Then later, so he now used my number to collect this his brother's number. Then later, after he made have charges for, he collect his number back from my phone. Later on, Ojinga started calling me. He called me. He said he need a goose. I told him I don't used to carry goods. I don't used to bring goods. He now told me that if I need a gun, that I should come and collect, that he has a FN rifle. Maybe because of, as I follow his brother down to that place, and his brother had been giving him goods. So from there, he started calling me that he see me as a responsible person, that he see me as a person that doesn't take cocaine, that doesn't smoke anything, that doesn't drink, that if I can do business with him. And he started calling me for that gun.
Which type of business?
If I can be bringing load, goods for him.
What kind of goods?
Goose.
What kind of goods?
He did not call, he said goose, any type of load.
From where?
For stealing one until I was arrested. Even a day before the day I was arrested, he still called me. I told him the same thing.
What does Obinna do?
I know him as he used to follow trailer before.
For how long have you known Obinna?
I've known Obinna now for 3 years. It was of recently I know. Obinna is an armed robber.
How many times have you been arrested?
I've arrested once. That was last year. It was somebody brought a car theft, a vehicle that they stole by captain. He brought it to me. So on my way going to with the vehicle, they arrested me, and I took them down to the person that brought the vehicle to me. I was arrested.
Who brought the vehicle to you?
His name is Mike.
Is he also an armed robber?
He did not rob. He used key. When they pack it, he used key to carry it.
But is that robbing too now? It's not his own.
It's not a robbing. They call it car theft. It was a bailable offense, so they take me down to court.
How many months did you spend there?
That is 2 months
and you were released?
Yes.
Crime fighters,